your good old V4S, but today we are gonna be riding the Superleggera again. It's been a while since the last time I rode it. Woo! It's a Ducati day, boys, so all the Ducati fans better be happy right now. I need those forks on my V4R. Those would look sick. Gold and the black. It's a lot better than the gold and like the silver. And then I wish they made this in black. That would have looked so much nicer. It is definitely upgraded from like the V4R, but would have been so much cleaner if it was in black. Look at me, even with a Superleggera, I can find things to modify. Ah man, I just remembered that it is regular shifting, not GP shift. This bike, by the way, I mean both of them belong to my friend Andre over here. So shout out to him. Oh my god, okay. I gotta say, I think this bike is still lighter than my V4R. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys want to see like a side-by-side comparison to my full carbon V4R versus a Superleg. Because my V4R is almost the same price as a Superleg. It's almost at $100,000. Yeah, I think that would be really interesting. I don't think anybody has done that, especially with such a highly modified V4R like mine. I do want to upgrade my forks, my triple tree clamp. As soon as I do that and get some clip-ons, oh wow, this one has the same stock clip-ons, which is kind of weird. But I guess if it's not broke, why fix that, right? Woo! It actually rides very similar to my V4R now that my V4R has the full... That's an interesting color G-Wagon. He was staring at the Superlegs too. Superlegs. The ducks, I meant. But yeah, I would do pretty much what I want to do to my V4R is like murder it out. So get like, I mean, you can't replace this triple clamp because, you know, it says Superleggera and it says the number. The bike literally has 900 miles on it. All the G-Wagons around here. I love me the G-Wagons. You guys already know that. But yeah, this bike feels so light. Like, I'd be so curious. I might just send it and buy the, what are they called? The motorcycle like scales. Just because, not GP shift. Man, the tires on the Superleg that it comes with are absolutely insane. They feel so good. It's really hard to compete with them. But yeah, I would definitely want to do like a comparison between this one and the V4R. So, as I said, let me know in the comments if you guys want to see that. Like a full-on side-by-side, I don't think it's been done before or anything. Oh my god, this bike is so light. It's kind of crazy. And it feels so confident too. Like, I don't know if it's the wings in the front or something about it. I feel like it feels a bit more like stable than my V4R. But I don't know, it's hard to judge when you don't ride them like back to back. What we're doing today, I forgot to mention what we're doing. So I'm actually helping him take his bikes to his brand new shop. Let's do a little wheelie. Yeah, I forgot, since this bike is not tuned, it's kind of like limited in the first RPM, which is something I didn't know about that Troy from Brand Tuning told me. In gear number 1, it doesn't hit all the way up. That's why the bike kind of like redlined in a way, but like it's not really a red line. It's like a soft limiter in first gear. But when you tune it, you unlock that. So yeah, what we're doing is we're taking it to his brand new shop that he just got. He has a bunch of like supercars and stuff like that, and he does like consignment with supercars, he was telling me. And he was saying that he wants to do some with bikes. So if you guys are interested in doing consignment, make sure to like hit him up. We're going to talk to him later, see how you guys can contact him if you guys want to consign your bikes. For those of you that do not know what consigning a bike is, let me explain it to you right now. I'm actually doing it with my Panigale V4S right now with Molly Motorsports, the Corsa. So consignment is pretty much when you have someone else sell your vehicle for you and they pretty much collect a little fee. Oh, there he goes! Man, this bike is so fast. It just feels so like nimble. It's so crazy. Like it gives it, I don't know how to explain it, but it makes it feel insanely fast just because of how nimble this bike is. But yeah, let me slow down, wait for him, and explain to you guys a little bit more about consignment. Pretty much, what I'm doing with my Corsa with my buddies at Molly Motorsport is pretty much I give them my bike and we agree on a price to sell it for, and then when they sell it for me, they take care of all the details. You know, they sell it for me, collect the money, do everything, all the paperwork and stuff like that, and by the end of it they collect a little fee, whatever you guys, you know, they tell you like this is the fee that we would charge, and you could be like, okay, like that's cool with me, or you know, renegotiate the fee or whatever you want to do. But pretty much that's what the consignment is. So if you guys are local to California and you guys are interested in consigning your bikes, I'll connect you with him. If you guys are interested in that, he can help you guys out and sell your bikes for you for a fee if you don't want to deal with the hassle and all that. Keep forgetting I'm not on GP shift, and I went the opposite way and I was like, why is it not shifting? That is the issue when you swap back and forth. It's all muscle memory, and you guys already know I gotta complain about not riding in GP shift. Is it raining? It's not. It is. I'm looking at that other people's windshields and I was like, what the? This is so weird and unexpected. Yeah, I also want to do a video on the dyno with the Superleggera and the V4R, so I think that'll be fun. Also, let me know in the comments if you guys want to see that, or which one would you rather see? Would you rather see a comparison between riding both the V4R and this one kind of like back to back and doing a full side-to-side comparison, or do you guys want to see both of them on the dyno and compare the numbers? Because I think both these videos are like sick and never been done before, especially because if you guys didn't know, the Superleggera and the V4R are the only two bikes that share the same engine. All the other bikes, like the V4S over there, the SP, all the other ones are 1100 cc's. Those are the only liter bikes. Exactly 1,000, or I think it's a 998 or something like that, you know. Man, I always say the V4R is like my favorite bike to ride, so obviously this being the Superleggera, it's up there too. It definitely obviously feels a little bit more kind of like put together and all, since it's not custom, you know. When stuff are made from factory, they run smoother and a little bit better. But I would say my V4R runs really well now that I have the full acro system on it. You know, the bike that was kind of like designed to have that exhaust on it, so it definitely made a difference when I put it on. I mean, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, like my V4 is full carbon, but this one has a full carbon frame and swing arm and the full carbon subframe. I have like carbon kind of covers for all those things, you know what I mean? So obviously this one theoretically should be definitely lighter. I mean, the only thing extra that it has, I feel like, is wings, but also I didn't really build my V4 to be like the lightest. I love carbon and I wanted to have a lot of carbon. But I'd be so curious also to weigh both of these. So yeah, like, hopefully we'll do more Superleggera and V4 videos if you guys like this video and if you're interested. She sounds good. I think it actually sounds a little different also from my V4, even though they're the same engine and same exhaust too. But seeing these forks made me really want to upgrade mine. I just don't know if I want to spend that much money. I'm building my H2R right now. But imagine if I sold my V4R and had a Superleggera. Having an H2R and a Superleggera, that's kind of like the ultimate duo. And maybe an HP4 race one day, the full-on, like, you know, track one. That would be insane. I want to kind of keep it on the stand and just put it in a nice place, give it a couple revs, because look at this place. So yeah, as I said, these are, a lot of them are actually, I think all of them or most of them are his cars. I don't know which ones are and which one. He switches cars all the time, but a lot of these are his cars and he does consignment here. So same thing with cars, you know, if you have like an exotic car or something like that you want to sell it but you don't have the clientele or you don't want to deal with the people, blah blah blah. It's pretty much why I'm doing it. You bring it here and he deals with that whole thing for you and just collects a fee at the end. And now he's like, hey, let's do bikes too. So I was like, yeah, man. Did it start raining over there?
Yeah.
What the? That was so weird. Yeah, just have the headlights right there. Perfect. So yeah, I already told the people that pretty much you do consignment with like exotic cars and stuff like that. Yeah. And I told them that you want to do bikes too. So where can they reach out?
Right now through my Instagram, while we're putting up the website.
I'll put it right here for you guys.
_Vitesse.
I'll put it right here for you guys. It's not as confusing, but.
Consignment for bikes, for cars. We're doing sales, we're doing rental, and we're doing leasing. So everything for bikes and for cars. All hypercars, all super bikes.
Okay, so also they're doing leasing. Where have you ever seen that before? I don't think anybody ever does leasing on bikes. So if you're interested in, you know, leasing a vehicle, for those that don't know what leasing is, leasing a vehicle is pretty much like, it's almost like renting it in a way. So, you know, like, let's say there's this Ferrari, but you don't want to pay X amount, like 5,000 or I don't know, 3,000 a month for it. So you want to lease it, so it's a bit less, and you have it for like 2 to 3 years, something like that. I'm just explaining to them the basics in case they don't know. Which usually for bikes, it's only financing, which is pretty much you own it, but the bank gives you money and then you have to pay them back with an interest. But you can now, if you are interested actually in some of the bikes that are here, so you can not only sell the bikes here consignment, but like you can also get bikes from him, whatever bikes he has. I don't think this one, right? No? Whoa, there you guys. So maybe the Superleg is gonna be up for lease. That's gonna be a little interesting for me. I might be your first client, man. I don't even know where to put my bikes anymore. I guess. Oh man, now I have to buy more bikes. Now I can just leave them here. I mean, that's not a bad idea. People are gonna be like, yes, get more bikes now. This was my excuse. Is like, okay, my garage is way too full. I can't have anything else, but this is sick. I told them I'll bring my V4R because my build is almost at 100K now. It's at like 90. So I was like, do a comparison between these two because they're the only two. That I was literally talking about it in the video. So maybe we should get a scale so we can put them, because this one definitely feels a bit lighter. Even though mine is almost full carbon, this definitely has more and definitely feels more nimble. Yeah, now I also changed the exhaust. I put this exact same full system on mine. So they should be, it's the exact same engine, same exhaust. There's a few things here and there that this one is definitely going to be a bit lighter, but I also have a few more upgraded parts on mine. So like, it'll be cool to put them side by side, especially when it's done. I want to buy forks like these, and then mine should be at 100K, and then that'll be really cool to compare the two, the V4R built to 100K or just the Superleggera, which is Ducati's version pretty much. So that'd be sick. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more of the Superleg, let me know in the comments. Maybe we'll do more videos and stuff like that. But yeah, as I said, reach out to official Mr. Vitesse on his Instagram if you're interested in leasing, consignment, sales, and rental. So literally everything, anything that is fun toys, super bikes, super cars, whatever it is, reach out to him. I know, I should have walked around the cars a little bit more. Bro, look at this thing. I'm obsessed. I actually almost wrapped my Tesla this color, by the way, guys. Hopefully it comes out well on camera. Actually, let me take off my ND filter because it's probably too dark here. How about now? But yeah, this thing is pretty. Is it unlocked? We'll show you guys the interior. I didn't even know what it was. When I saw it, I was like, this thing is pretty. I'm in general not a big fan of like Maserati and Aston Martins and stuff like that, but definitely really pretty, and it looks so like crazy, you know what I mean? Like when you look at it from a side profile, it has a little bit of a like hypercar look kind of feel to it. Not just like, I mean, this McLaren looks cool. I think it's the only other car here that looks really cool too, but like that kind of like paint really, I like it. The blue shimmer. It's kind of like the 2018 Gixxer that I always told you guys that I really like. There is the 992 GT3 as well. This would be like a perfect daily. The only issue with them is that they're so slow. They're amazing for like track and they're pretty. I love the Swan Wing. But yeah, the issue with them is they don't have enough power for, you know, if you're just trying to mob, like gas it and go. It takes a minute, especially because I'm used to the Plaid, you know, 1,000 horsepower electric. It's hard to kind of like compete with that, but at least like that thing, you know, that would feel like range of speed, you know, it's not as fast, but still feels fast. Maybe the Roma, the Ferrari Roma. But yeah, the GT3, I don't know how fast that Maserati is, to be honest. It's called like MC20 or something like that. But yeah, look at this thing too. I should bring the Superleg here too. All right, as long as we don't drop a $100,000 bike on like a $250,000 car, we should be good. I like that this room has kind of like a mirror type of finish thing. I think it looks cool. Look at the 2 ducks in the corner. So that's the bougie key. That does look bougie, not gonna lie. How fast is it, by the way?
Pretty fast. It's gonna be pretty much. It's gonna be faster than the robot. This is 0 to 60 in 2.9.
Oh,
like
that's
10.7 quarter mile. Hydro doors, so you're.
Oh, I did not expect that. I'm not. Oh my God, is that a forged carbon door? Okay, this car went up. Now I like it a lot more. The fact that the door went up and it's forged. I mean, come on.
Carbon middle tunnel.
What the? Yeah, this is so nice. Look at that little dial in the center and everything. This is way nicer than what you expect. It's like a sleeper.
It's a sleeper.
MC20. Interesting.
Maserati MC20.
Does it sound good?
Twin turbo. Let's turn it on. Let's see.
All right, turn it on. I'll be back here. Ooh. A V8, I'm assuming? Sounds like a V8. Soft limiter. Yeah, these are pretty cool. Very clean.
Pretty car.
Yeah, this is a nice car. How much is it?
278,000.
278, so like 280-ish. Interesting. It's a V8, right?
V6.
V6? Wow. Twin turbo, I'm assuming? Twin turbo V6. So it's like a GTR. It's a Nissan GTR. That's interesting. I thought it sounded like more like a V. I just didn't expect it to be a V6. I'm like, it doesn't sound like a 10 or a 12. Based on all that, I'm assuming this is your favorite car.
All day long.
Just you sounded so enthusiastic talking about it.
There's a close tie between these two. This one just looks sexier, but
Daily weekend car.
you can totally daily that car all day long.
Yeah. All right. Well, I appreciate the tour. Hopefully, maybe there's gonna be more in the future and stuff like that.
I've left plenty of room for your bikes here, Kay.
Okay. Okay.
And for you to have an office here for you to make content.
An office too. What are we gonna do? Moto vlogs over there? Do some reviews? Alright, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please drop a like and subscribe. Again, official Mr. Vitesse. Hit him up on Instagram if you're interested in any of the big boy toys. But yeah, peace out, right safe.